Hi, I'm Kathy, and this is Steve. In 2019, we started planning our retirement and realized that we both wanted to travel and see the U.S. in an RV. So we started our adventure with Fate, Fortune, Fun. We packed up our fun mover and started planning weekend adventures and vacations to learn more about the RV lifestyle. Please subscribe and click the notification button so you can follow us as we continue this journey to retirement and beyond. Good afternoon, everyone. Ignore the fan and the hum of the highway and the windshield wipers. It is Sunday the 14th, and we are headed from our hotel that we were staying in St. Joseph, Michigan, down to Napanee. Tomorrow is our factory pickup.
And we're driving past Berrien Springs, where I grew up.
Yes, we are. So it's been a fun weekend to see more information about where Steve grew up and visit some of his family and connect again. It's always wonderful when you can connect with family and friends. Unfortunately, it is raining, snowing, a little bit of ice. Weather isn't great, but
37 degrees.
Yeah, we're right on the cusp of the edge, so we're heading down. We're going to chit chat with you for a few minutes, then we're going to turn it off, and then we'll turn it on again when we get a little closer to Napanee. I'm not sure how much we'll end up ultimately in the video, but trying to share as much as we can. Tomorrow will be a really big day for us, so the likelihood of us videotaping and sharing with you is low. Not to say we won't videotape some of it and keep it for ourselves as a memory of how to do stuff.
24 hours from now, we'll be exhausted.
Exactly.
From doing the walkthrough.
Yes, exhausted.
How everything operates.
Yeah, exhausted, excited, whatever words you want to use, that we're going to be finally get to see our new home. So that's so exciting. I just am so excited. You can't hear it in my voice, but I really am very, very, very excited.
She's dancing. You just can't see it.
Exactly.
I'm freezing my hands.
Well,
gloves in the winter is a good idea.
Yeah, bring your gloves. Excuse the fan. We are, what are you trying to do? Trying to get the heat to work. Got to get his seat on.
I didn't hit that button, did I?
Get your seat on. Get the heat on. So we woke up to this morning on our pickup. It's gorgeous in Napanee at the Countryside Inn. They are very lovely here. Everybody's friendly. Lots of trailers and drivers that are picking up. But you can see we woke up to a winter wonderland.
It barely snowed.
And we are driving to get our factory pickup. Because, you know, everybody should pick up their new motor home when it's icy and snowy out. Winter wonderland on our way to Newmar. So pretty. So, pro tips. Bring gloves in the winter. Pro tip. Don't bury your ice scraper underneath all the stuff that you bring to do your pickup.
With the spare tire.
Pro tip. Try not to do it in November or middle of November. Pro tip, if you cannot sleep with trains running all night, do not stay in Napanee. Stay further out and drive in, because
I do have to say, trains weren't that bad.
I did hear them, but it's because I was so excited and so restless.
Also, where they put us, bottom level, and on the inside,
yeah,
it was less sound getting to us.
That's true too. Yes, yes, yes. I heard them, but they didn't keep me awake.
Yeah, they weren't. You could hear it, but it wasn't like they were on top of you.
But I do have to say, look at that sky and look at that sunrise. I don't know if you can see it through the buildings, but it is beautiful. I love snow, watching it through the window, so this will be my dosage of snow for the year, Steve.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with that.
Yep. I wish you could see it through the buildings.
70 degrees is better.
Chasing 70 is much better than this. week?
I'm tired.
Yes, so this is our wrap-up part. Good afternoon or good morning whenever you're watching this. This is our...
It's morning here.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah. We're at Newmar. We are wrapping up our week of our factory pickup. We're waiting on our technician to bring a couple things over to the rig. And then we're going to pack up and start heading south. Our next stop is going to be Florida. So that'll be a different video. But I wanted to give some just some information about what happened this week and how we feel and what we think of this beautiful new home. RV Deuce, calling it RV Deuce.
Our technician was amazing.
Amazing. So
we went through this with a fine-tooth comb. Anything that we found that we didn't think was perfect, he took care of.
Yes, yes. So we started out on Monday. We got here bright and early. Our rig was waiting for us inside. When we got into the service bay, we were introduced to our team lead, Jonas, and then our technician, Adrian. And Adrian brought us over to our rig, and it was all the lights were on and the awning was out, and there was a rug in front of the door, and there were chairs and blankets. And
basically gave us
a few minutes,
20 minutes to go inside and
just kind of go
walk around, and he'd come back in with a cloth and wipe up all the drool.
Right. And so,
and needless to say, our stress level was here.
And then it went.
Yes, every day it's gone down to where we're pretty much zero stress now.
Yeah, it's great. So they start, what they do is, after you get your few minutes to go, isn't this amazing, 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 they start in the front, right, passenger, and they go down one side of the rig, across the back, and up the other side of the rig, answering every single one of your questions.
Spending a lot of time in the control panel.
Yep, showing you how every single thing works, every little thing, how it works. If you find a problem, he makes a note of it. That took, believe it or not, even though we had a motorhome before this, just doing the circle inside, we got everything inside done except for the driving part, the driver's area. On Monday. That took the entire day. By the time we took breaks and he fixed a couple things and we went to lunch and we came back, by the time at the end of the day, he gets in here and he drives us into the campground. We were staying the night, so he helped us set it up here in the campground. We were kind of done, tired, overwhelmed, brain full, whatever word you want to use.
And they have 8-hour days. They start at 7, which is way too early for me. And 3 o'clock, they're punched out and they're leaving.
Right. So they get you back to the campground.
We were back here, and the sun is still up.
2:30, we were back in the campground. But we were so tired. We ran over to the grocery store. We got food. We came in here. We had to, of course, we had to unpack and figure out where things go.
The unpacking. Because we filled our car with stuff, basically all the pots and pans and anything we could think of for the kitchen. And well, it's cold up here because, well, it is November.
Yeah.
We got to see snow here.
Yes, there was snow on Monday when we got here.
Which is interesting. They go inside and dripping, 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 all thawing out. And we did that. We brought way too many clothes because, well, we had to have cold weather clothes.
And now we're heading to Florida, so we
needed some summer clothes. I'll call summer.
Yeah, that unpacking, I joke and said by unpacking I mean shove stuff in different bins.
Literally.
Yeah. If you decide you're going to get a rig, you really need to think about where you're going to put stuff, and then it doesn't work, and then you put it anywhere. So right now we've just got stuff stuffed everywhere right now.
And like anything, you figure out, oh, that place would be better. And we haven't even started in the bedroom yet. No. We just stuffed my clothes, your clothes.
Literally, the closet has we just shoved stuff in the closet. We wanted to make the bed and we wanted to cook dinner. And so we've been cooking in here all week. We've been using this as our home all week.
We got to test out the fire.
Yeah, the smoke detector worked.
It worked well.
Yes, it did.
We forgot to turn on the
we forgot to turn on the exhaust fan. You know, when you cook in an RV, you got to turn on the exhaust fan.
What's the exhaust fan called?
We have three fantastic fans in here.
Fans.
So we've got one in the kitchen in the kitchen. We've got one in the bathroom, and then we've got one in the garage. And I just forgot to turn the one on in the kitchen, and I was sauteing mushrooms and beep beep beep.
Yep. You use the convection oven the first night to cook us our breakfast.
And chicken. I had to cook chicken
then
for dinner. We cooked chicken for dinner. You know, we're not having the grill, so some of the foods that we would normally cook outside, we're not. So, but it's been nice. We've been living in here all week. We've been using everything. Like Steve said earlier, we've tested everything. We had a couple things that didn't work right. He fixed them the next day. So Tuesday when we came in, he got over here bright and early Tuesday morning. We had some things that went well, some things that didn't go well. Overnight, he talked to us about how to do that. We started in the engine. We went over that. We went outside. He went through every single bay, showed us how to use every single bay, what was in it, how to do everything.
Outside was the easy part.
Outside was the very easy part. I mean,
because we didn't know what the sewer was and all that.
Right. I mean, some of it's like, this is your low point, this is where you drain, this is how you dump, that kind of thing, which we already knew, but we didn't know how to do it in this rig, but we knew. Tuesday we did our test drive, right?
Yeah, Tuesday late.
Tuesday afternoon,
right back in here.
after lunch, we went to lunch, we came back, and then we did our test drive. Both of us drove. Yeah. It was a lot easier to drive than I thought, but I'm still a little nervous because I've never driven anything big. But we're going to start switching drivers back and forth.
Definitely. You're going to be driving today.
I will be driving today. We're leaving today. So that was Tuesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. So yesterday was fix everything on our checklist because we had a couple of minor things that needed to be fixed.
Yeah.
He followed up with us to make sure we didn't have any other questions. We went over to the parts store and we bought the pads that you put under your rollers so when the slides lift up they don't leave marks on our floor.
Right. What else did we buy?
We bought
Not much.
That's the only thing we bought, I think. Yeah, that's the only thing we bought are the strips to go under the rollers. We made sure everything was fixed on our checklist. Some of the things that we had problems with earlier in the week, he confirmed that we're happy with the fix. We had a minor problem with our seat. I turned it the wrong way. Our seats rotate.
I did.
We turned it the wrong way and pulled the wires out. They fixed that. Yeah, every minor little tidbit, everything was fixed. This feels, I don't want to say it's 100% because, you know, things could always break or we can have an issue, but I feel like everything we've asked has been done. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think their customer service was a 13.
Oh, perfect.
Easily a 13.
Yes, 13. And the people here are amazing.
Friendly, so friendly.
And everyone in this whole area is so friendly. It's like being in the country, not in the city.
Right. So today we're leaving. We're waiting on him to bring a couple things. They had a team meeting this morning, so I anticipate him to be over in a half hour, 45 minutes. They're going to bring a couple things over to us, and as soon as he's done, we're going to go get the dolly, attach it to the back of the rig, and take off.
Put the car on it and head south. Even though we got a brand new rig, we're already thinking, okay, well, first of all, the garage. I got turned into a guy's garage. There's got to be mounts for the motorcycle, somewhere to put the toolbox, the bicycles. We stuff our garage.
So most of that we didn't bring any of that with us. We brought clothes and cooking stuff.
It wouldn't fit in the car.
Bathroom stuff and then food, and then of course the rest wouldn't fit. So this trip to Florida, we're not going to have any of your toys with us this trip to Florida.
Yeah, none.
And then when we get home, we have about 3 weeks before we do a Christmas trip. So hopefully some of our toys will come with us.
Oh, I'm sure by then we'll have figured out where to put the kayaks.
Right, and hopefully we figure out.
I'll already get my lock and load system for holding down the motorcycle from Risk Racing.
Yeah, and then I hope we'll figure out where things belong in here and how we want to set like the kitchen up and which things go in which drawers and all those little things that make it easier to live in here. We need a broom. Yeah, we've been vacuuming, but we don't have a broom.
The vacuum is amazing.
Yeah.
It goes all the way to the back door.
Yes, so
it might even do the ramp.
So we can vacuum from the very front of the rig all the way into the bedroom and through into the garage, which was really nice.
Yeah.
And then it has a dustpan kick thing, so we can just and the dust can go in. But we don't own a broom yet, or we didn't bring a broom with us.
It's a new rig. It deserves.
There's a new broom. What else did we know we need to pick up? The small trash can that's under the sink is just not big enough.
It's too small.
Too small. We're filling it up immediately.
A Walmart bag would be fine for that trash can.
Yeah, that's that small. So that probably is going to end up in the garage because we do have a washer and dryer back there. And when I did a load of laundry last night, I was like, I got to carry the lint through the house. So that small trash can will probably end up back there.
It would work in the bathroom too.
It would work in the bathroom too. It's just too small for the house.
We'll relocate it.
Yeah. Still use it, but relocate it.
Yep.
So that's all I wanted to cover. Did you want to cover anything else?
That's it.
We're really, that's the other thing. When you're here, you will be exhausted. Your brain will be over full. And plan on going to bed about 9:30 at night because we're not morning people. We're usually up till midnight 1. 9:30 we were yawning and ready for bed. But they're at the rig. So Monday we started at 7. We stayed in the hotel Sunday night. Monday we started at 7. Tuesday we started at 7:30 or 7? 7 or 7:30.
No, we started at 7:30 the first day.
Okay,
7
the second day, and 6 yesterday. And the reason we started so early yesterday is we were having some problems with our auto leveling, and he wanted to have an opportunity to do a lot of testing and then get the leveling people over. So that's why it took a little bit longer. So we. But we ended up not needing to get that fixed. It was a user error, not a problem with it. But he was like, I want to make sure I'm taking care of this, so I want to get you in bright and early so we can take care of you.
He was expecting to do a lot of work on that. But it then left him enough. In 3 days, he went through everything. 3 days. And we still have 2 days we could be here.
And honestly, everything that he fixed, most of it was minor.
Yes.
There was one major thing, which a touch panel wasn't working right. It was working intermittently, and he immediately warrantied it for us. So that's the only...
And of course, we're at the factory. So the warehouse with the parts is right down the street.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. So they
fix it like that.
Yeah, so it was fixed.
I would highly recommend, if you have a Newmar, get work done here. It's actually very easy.
The lounge is beautiful. They have a pet lounge. They have a laundromat in there. The parts store. We can't rave enough about how pleasurable it's been.
The parts store wasn't a parts store like Camping World or any of the other places.
Yeah, it was
it
literally
had OEM parts.
Like the brackets for your valences and screws and nuts and bolts and mats and things that you need that are specific to Newmar more than it was let's go in and buy a map or go in and buy fancy other things. It didn't have any of that. It had
Did
tables.
They have toilet paper?
I don't remember. They had chemicals put in the toilet. They had stuff to wash the rig with. I was eyeballing their squeegee for our front windshield.
Yeah.
We might end up going back and getting that.
We'll be looking for one, maybe a wider one though.
Yeah.
Because to get the bugs.
Yeah.
And well, we are in Indiana, and if you've ever been here during the summer, it is bug haven here.
Yeah.
You'll be cleaning a lot of them off.
So I'm going to cut you off because I'm tired and I want to go get some more caffeine. And it's all the way over there, which is not that far, but I wasn't smart enough to put a cup over here while we drink and eat and talk.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I was not smart enough to bring my caffeine with me.
Felt
that does
so good. We are happy. We are absolutely
so happy.
Ecstatic.
So happy. I mean, I think our friends are going to get tired of hearing us say that because we're just that happy. Yeah. Anyway, we will talk to you soon. Thank you for following. Please like and subscribe. Push that notification button. Thank you.
We need to get that
Dreams
part
are real.
straightened out on how to close.
Yeah. Dreams are real. That's what I'm saying. Dreams are real. This is our dream, and it is very real.
Now, fate, fortune, fun.
Bye.
But Steve's driving. First trip. Guess what? We're headed that way. And we're headed south soon.
It better be 70 degrees.
Woo, we're ready for 70 degrees.